Greetings, Stalkers, and welcome back to the Grymm Mansion. My name is Abominathan, your doctor that apples are scared of, and I'm joined tonight and all nights by my dear co-host.
Weird Eldritch, your occult specialist. I got nothing funny today.
Yeah, today's listen, we've had a good streak, but can't last forever. We can't have great movies forever, all right?
I guess not.
So we're shifting gears a little bit, and we're talking about a lesser-known movie from the 90s, directed by or written by
Robert Kurtzman. It was executively produced by Wes Craven.
Okay, there we go. Because I was like, is this gonna like change the way that I see Wes Craven? But no, okay, good.
It has all the hormone. Yeah, we'll get to it.
Yeah. Anyway, we're talking about Wishmaster. The candles are lit, the circles have been closed, and the words of power have been recited. Let us begin tonight's gathering. I don't. What do we have to say about this as introductions? I don't.
So it's a movie about a jinn and the legends of jinn. It's got a little bit of a twist on it. So jinn are pre-Islamic, Arabic, mythological creatures. And they're neither angels nor demons. There's like something in between. They're not really made by God. They were already here, and they have the capability or the power to grant wishes. As we all know, you rub the lantern, you get your wishes. The twist here is that there's this Persian king who has unleashed his jinn, and the jinn is trying to get him to make his third wish, which will herald the end of the world, essentially, like hell on earth, the whole 9 yards.
I'm not sure like how accurate this is, and actually, I do want to touch. They're already going ahistorical with this because technically, it wouldn't be the Persians; it would be the Seljuks, which would be a sultan, which is a vassal of the Abbasid Caliphate. Anyway, I'm not sure how accurate they got the actual legends that the third wish would unleash, like would open like a portal to hell. But that's what they're going with for this movie. Yeah, it's like
apparently in the credits, if you want to go even more historically inaccurate, apparently in the credits, the sorcerer that traps the jinn before the king gets to make his third wish is called Zoroaster.
Oh yeah, yeah, the guy that was definitely alive in the 12th century. Yes.
Anywho,
we could just say it's just a different guy, also named Zoroaster.
Yeah, whatever. Jumping back to present day, the 90s. There's this rich guy that purchased this statue of Ahura Mazda, and while they're getting it off the ship, the drunken crane operator, drops it, or
and
there's a malfunction in the crate, like somebody dies, and the statue breaks, revealing a fire opal, the same fire opal that was used to contain the jinn back in the epilogue.
Yeah.
And
in the prologue, you mean?
Yes, sorry, in the prologue. I'm getting ahead
but
of myself.
The Zoroaster guy used the fire opal and did like an incantation to trap the jinn inside of it, and then for some reason it's in this statue of Ahura Mazda. Maybe that was like a...
Yeah, there's a blacksmith crafting a fire opal during the opening credits.
Oh yes, that's true.
Anywho, this guy, the same crane operator, he finds the fire opal and decides to get it appraised, and it reaches the hands of one Alexandra Emberson.
Yeah, because so this reaches the it exchanges hands and it reaches the Regal Auctioneers, which is like this it's auction house. They have this whole facility for determining the value of gems, and this is run by Nick Merritt, who is like he's kind of a he's an interesting character. He's kind of a little obsessed, I guess.
He's the
And yeah,
stereotypical greedy businessman of
hmm
90s movies.
yeah, and
You
Alex,
just see dollar signs in his eyes.
Alex, or as I like to call her, Blonde Sarah Connor, works for him. um,
The
she
semblance
also
is uncanny.
she she does everything. By the way, she plays tennis. She is a basketball coach, and she also is a gemstone appraiser. Yeah, and this fire opal reaches her hands, and she, for some reason, even though it has been cleaned already, she decides to just
You're so
huff
right.
and
Give it a
and
little rub.
yeah, give it a little rub on her jacket, and well, yeah, wake the djinn. Not immediately. Like it takes a while for him to get out of the.
Right, what happens is she gives the gem to someone else because there's like this little thing that she can't really tell. She wants it analyzed, like there's a name for
Yeah,
this.
she basically sees hell inside of it, like Satan, basically.
You're supposed to bombard a piece of something with a laser, and the kind of light it reflects tells you the chemical composition of that thing. A spectrophotometer. I don't remember the name exactly right now, but that's not the point. The
Yeah,
point is
she.
that this guy puts the entire gem inside of the machine,
Mhm.
right?
Yep.
He was I think he's the same guy that's playing tennis with her as well, right?
No,
He's
no, I
trying
think
to
it's
go.
her. No, I think it's her ex. There's like this guy that's like, he's so cool, but no, it's Josh, who's like her ex boyfriend, I think, or something like that. Yeah, he's the guy that puts the gem in that machine, and then the gem explodes and kills him.
And releases
Actually, no,
this.
no, no.
It
Sorry, it
does
doesn't
not
kill
kill
him.
him.
Doesn't
It
kill him
leaves
immediately.
him.
He leaves him like bleeding on the floor, like really, really in pain, and then the djinn appears in this baby form,
Yeah, you took the
like
words out of my
something
mouth.
out of Mars Attacks,
Yeah, a little bit. He looks like a Martian.
and he does the first.
He offers a wish to someone, essentially.
Yeah, he gives the first wish to
Like he
Josh.
asks the guy, "Would you like the pain to stop?" Like I
Yeah,
can do it, just wish it. And the guy says yes, and as you wish, and he kills him. Obviously, he's
yeah,
like
of
this
course.
guy is not a. He's a walking monkey's paw.
Yeah, exactly. Well, he's a djinn, from that like of course, not from like Aladdin or whatever, not from like Disney, but like this is even mentioned in the movie later on.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I meant to
Everything
say
that you
anyway.
I mean, it's pretty basic. Like everything that you wish for just gets twisted into something, like the worst possible interpretation you could have from
Hmm.
it, I guess. But yeah, now he's a grown ass man because he granted a wish.
Yeah, and
Now
apparently
he
he's
has
just
all
grabbing
this.
more power the more wishes he grants. So it
Mhm.
is it. He, how do I put this? So throughout the movie, he's seen granting all these wishes to people, and that's the way he gets more powerful. But the one person that needs to make wishes is Alexandra. So he's right now, his objective is to get to her as soon as possible.
Mhm. Before she knows like the rules, basically, because Alex finds Josh's dead body.
But she has this connection, right? She has this every time that someone dies and the jinn gets more powerful, she also feels it.
Yeah, yes. Every time, yeah. There's like this
That's what
whole
leads her to investigate.
premonition. Yeah, yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. And goes tracking where the fire opal came from. She figures out, the whole thing came from this guy called Beaumont, which is the guy that was
Freddy Krueger.
yes, the guy that's that was in charge of the whole operation with the Ahura Mazda statue that broke off and stuff like that. And
Yeah,
he
even has the same pedestal that was supposed to be for the statue,
yeah,
like just
yeah, he
empty and
takes
there.
her. Yeah, he takes her
A
to
little
this.
Chekhov's gun.
Yeah, he takes her to this room with he says, I call it the room of lost gods, something like that.
I something like that. I don't remember exactly, but it's essentially older entities that mankind used to worship that they no longer do since
Yeah,
the advent of Christianity, I guess.
Christianity and Islam. Even though there's like some gods there that I think are still But anyway, again, this movie is not very accurate in terms of anything.
It's also not our point to be discussing like either the revival or survival of certain religions. Yeah.
True.
So she eventually also gets to talk to a lady who is very knowledgeable about this
Mm.
sort of thing, right?
Yeah,
Wendy?
Beaumont actually leads her to this lady, Daryl,
Wendy. I
Wendy
remember
Daryl.
Derleth, yes, because Derleth, I remember the name because of August, Lovecraft's disciple. I don't know if that's a nod, but knowing Wes Craven, most likely.
Well, this wasn't written by him, but maybe I don't know.
Uh,
Maybe he had
that's true.
a
Fair,
hand
fair,
in
fair.
this.
Yeah, maybe.
But yeah, so she goes to this goes to Derelith, and
Who explains the
there's
whole thing that you were saying about
yeah, she explains that, the Jinn, because she, she's American, she doesn't know a lot. Ooh, um so she thinks that a genie, I mean, I'm talking about Alex, she thinks that it's a genie, like from Aladdin, from
Yeah,
like
just rub
Disney or
the
something.
lantern, get my wishes, and everything's okay.
And Wendy explains, no, 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 that like that's like,
That's what they want you to believe.
yeah, it's gone through so many alterations over the years that like it's nothing to do with the
I
actual.
think the actual quote is she compares it to the Grimm tales, right? To the Grimm Grimm
Yeah,
brothers.
the Grimm brothers.
Hello.
Different
Sorry.
different Grimm brothers.
Different Grimms, yes.
But yeah, the way that different, you tell them, it's like the broken telephone thing, and like you
Mm-hmm.
keep retelling it, and usually it becomes like softer and tamer and less, more mainstream, I guess.
Yeah, the moral of the story also gets completely lost in the
Gets,
process.
yeah,
So
gets diluted to nothing. Yeah. And so she explains, yeah, like this is basically a demon that we're talking about. We're talking about like a a purely evil creature that, and she explains, all this thing that, she, like, the Jinn will look for the person that woke him up, and it has to have that person, he has to grant 3 wishes to that person, and once he's done that, he will open a portal, and all the Jinn will come to Earth and, I guess, destroy humanity or something. It's not really explained
yeah,
what
it's like
happens,
the
but
souls of
it's like
I
the
don't know if it's
apocalypse, basically, I
yeah,
guess.
kind of unleashing all these horrors from limbo or the in between
Yeah,
into
and
the material plane,
yeah,
so
and
to speak.
meanwhile, the Jinn
Acquire the
has
face.
yeah, he has infiltrated this morgue, and like an intern sees him, and he wishes that he didn't see
Do you
him, and
wish
then
to unsee this?
yeah, it was something like that, and he
Do you
just like,
wish you would did not have to see this?
yeah, something like that, and then he closes his eyes, and it's just really weird.
Closes his eyes is the understatement of the century.
Right. Sews his eyelids, I
They
guess.
look melted. They look like they're glued together. It's they've been like waxed.
Yeah. Anyway,
It's crazy.
he cuts off the face of one of the corpses and puts it on himself, and assumes the form of this. Should I call him handsome? I don't even know. Um.
Yes, you should.
Okay.
Have you remember that jawline?
Yeah. Sorry. Asexuality does things to your brain.
Oh,
Anyway.
it's okay.
Uh.
I'm here to keep you in check.
Okay.
I just want to point out that I love the trope of whenever you have like a monster or like a person in a full suit that is able to sort of shapeshift. Eventually, you just drop the entire thing and have the actor underneath the suit play himself. I
Yeah.
really like that, and I really like this
Yeah.
particular instance of it. Please continue.
His accent, like the way he talks, everything changes. So I don't know. He assumes this, this form of this man, Nathaniel, and he starts tracking Alex down. And he starts granting, he keeps getting more powerful as he grants more wishes. There's kind of a funny situation in which, like, he tries to, enter.
Pharmacy. He kills
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
the pharmacist that has a discussion with the hobo. The hobo starts cursing this guy out, and
Yeah, he
feels
creates
like
like,
him to
Yeah,
just boils him alive, like full of cancer, like rapid onset, acute cancer
I
everywhere. You know,
yeah, I think it was like every
the
single
seven plagues
cell.
of Egypt.
Yeah, every single cell in his body became a cancer cell, and
Curse of Ra.
yeah, yeah, something just insane. And he reaches the office of Nick Merritt by going through a guard, literally, because he said,
The
you'd have
guard
to go through
almost
me.
had him.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
guard almost had him.
He almost untricked him, I guess. Oh, there was also this guy.
That's later. I'll let you talk, but
No, I was
oh,
actually going to talk about Nathanson,
okay, go on.
my son.
Okay, go on. Sorry, I thought you were going to talk about the.
No,
Oh, Tony.
we'll
Yes,
cross that
yes, we'll
bridge
get
when
to
we
it.
get there.
Yeah, yeah.
No, basically, there was this guy, because he's trying, as he's trying to track down Alex, he goes to the police because Alex, I guess, was part
Oh,
of.
I
For some
forgot that
reason,
scene.
they had her like her contacts and stuff, and
She
it was
was
her
involved.
contacts.
She was the one that rushed into the murder scene, the death
Yeah, yeah,
scene.
yeah, yeah. She was
Like, oh, I know
involved
this guy. I
in
gave
the
him this
first
gem.
death. The
Yeah,
first death.
yeah.
Well, the second death technically. Josh. And he grants because he was like that guy keeps getting away with it. He was just like another guy that was sitting.
I just wish we could pin him
I
down
wish we could
clearly.
pin him down and and he just the genie makes him like shoot people like right there.
He reaches for the officer's gun and starts discharging inside of the police station.
Yeah, yeah.
I love how his death scene is like, it feels like you're watching a war movie, like sort of out of Platoon, and the guy's just standing there eating all these bullets and not fucking dying.
No, his bullet dance is the craziest thing I've seen.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. It's so off rhythm with everything that's happening.
It is really stupid. Yeah.
Ah,
Anyway, so yeah, he eventually gets to because Alex goes to Wendy Derlith's house to talk to her, and the way it's kind of weird because she's changed her tone. Wendy is now basically kind of unsaying stuff that she said in the past, and of course we realize it's the Jinn. The Jinn has got there first and has killed her and taken her face.
yeah, there's this scene right before Alex gets there, in which is Nathaniel standing in front of the house at night,
Hmm.
and you see him
Then
touch a few things, and then it changes to
today,
daytime,
yeah,
and he's not there anymore, and it's just her. And just by the way that she's talking, you can like obviously see that
yeah,
something is very wrong.
yeah, yeah.
And then their
Regardless,
attitude changes completely and starts boasting to Alex. Like, I don't remember exactly what she says. I don't know if you do, but I remember this a very boasting tone, as if like, you can't win. I have thousands of, not saying this directly, but
yeah,
as
yeah,
if
it
a
was something.
being with thousands of years of experience, what hope could you possibly have?
Yeah, it was something along the lines of like, what is like your science? Because like nowadays you have all your science and all your technology and all your knowledge, and do you think that's gonna save you? Do you think that's gonna?
Yeah, your
Yeah,
rational brain.
yeah. Do you think that's anything compared to me? Something like that. Yeah.
Is it here then he lets her see like the full dimension of his power? Is it here that he takes her inside of the gem?
Yeah, 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 yeah. Well, first he gives her like a free wish, and she wishes for him to shoot himself, and he does, and the bullet goes through,
It's
and he's
you
like,
remember the line?
he was like, I can't die, but frankly, that hurt like hell, something like that.
For your information, that hurt like I don't
Yeah,
also don't remember the line.
I
But
think it was like for your information that hurt like hell.
the movie is just so full of these cheesy '90s lines, man.
Yeah, and then for the first wish, she wishes to know who he is, and he takes her inside of the gem.
And he has all of these I am kind of statements, like he's speaking
I'm
like
bound
a
which by
god.
I'm bound by that which I bind, something like that. And yeah, she's inside of the gem. She sees all the souls of the people that he has granted wishes to, who are inside there now, kind of like an eternal torment or something like
And
that.
he has these hounds. He has also.
Yes,
Do you remember these dogs that he had and
yeah.
start chasing her around? Like they jump off the walls in the most comical way.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Then she wishes to, be in her apartment without him, alone without him, and well,
That's
yeah,
two wishes already.
that's two wishes. And Shannon, her, oh yeah, because we forgot to mention that she has a whole drama because her parents died in a fire. Because she, and she feels guilty because she saved, her sister Shannon, but she didn't save her parents. There's a whole thing. Um,
Yeah,
and
it's important to this point of the movie because she's trying to think of a way in which she can save everyone.
Yeah, so there's this letter from Shannon saying that she went to the party because apparently Beaumont actually invited both of them to his like new like this his mansion or whatever for them to have like a big party.
It was supposed to be to show off the statue, right? But the statue isn't there. He's just going through the party the same way, right?
Yeah, just whatever. He's a party animal, I guess. Well, not animal. I don't know what the term would be. Alex goes by car while being constantly tormented by the djinn the whole way. And this is when, yeah, you were mentioning, this is the part where
I thought you were going to
yeah,
talk about it.
where she reaches the party, and there's the bouncer, who is the Candyman.
Johnny Valentine.
And,
Just true, guys. He gets every opportunity he has. He
yes.
mentions it.
And, he bounces her.
What? No, he doesn't. He bounces him.
Well, first he bounces her, but then she's like, that guy's trying to kill me. And then he goes to the other guy and bounces the other guy. And lets her through. Because neither of them have an invitation. Which is kind of weird because...
Her name is in there. There should be in there.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Yeah, it should be in there. But anyway, we have maybe the best scene in the movie. I don't know. We have the djinn.
Versus the
Exactly.
Candyman.
And this is the amount of like charisma on screen at the same time is almost unbearable.
Nathan has already written 500 pages of fan fiction between these two.
No, I haven't. Only 10. Anyway. And so the bouncer, is trying to bounce him.
Can you move
And
on?
Sorry. And the djinn is like, don't you wish you could escape? Don't you wish you could escape this life? You could have a different life. Don't you wish you could escape? And Johnny Valentine is like, yeah,
man.
And he's like, your wish is granted. And he puts him in a water tank, restrained. And he says, Houdini did it in 2.5 minutes. And then we have the final act of the movie, in which he does exactly what he was doing to that sultan all those years ago, because Beaumont is like, because he was talking about like a party, or Nathaniel, the djinn, was talking to him and talking about like a different party that happened, and that it went down in history. And Beaumont is like, damn,
Yeah.
I wish I could throw a party like that. And he was like, your wish is granted.
Your wish
And
is granted.
yeah, everybody's like, just chaos, just absolute chaos, just like in that in the halls of that first prologue scene. We see just so much crap happen. People like with their skin boiling, people with like turning into snakes, like just
People turning inside out.
just like crazy people being set on fire, everything, like it all goes to all hell breaks loose. And finally the djinn manages to corner Alex precisely in the room of lost gods at the final confrontation. And he has trapped Shannon inside of a painting, which is depicting the scene when, when their house was on fire, and she was inside of the house, and the painting is like alive. It's like burning. Like the flames are actually like animated. Now Alex has to make a choice, because now she has one wish left, and the djinn holds out the fire opal in front of him, and now she can wish for Shannon to be saved. But if she does that, she knows all hell will break loose anyways. The final wish means that the portal to whatever will open, and, the apocalypse. So she's like, it's really, really tough. Like, she's running out of time, and then she remembers, that line that she said to those to the basketball girls, the stillness of mind, and her last wish is for basically that guy, which I already forgot his name, so we would be fucked in this situation. She wishes that guy 3 days ago wasn't drinking on the job. The guy that, the crane operator, the one that let the statue fall on that other guy, which started this whole thing. And the djinn gets wide-eyed and starts getting sucked into the fire opal, because by satisfying her wish, it was worded in a way that there was no way to twist it. Yeah.
Couldn't twist it. Yeah.
And by granting her wish, he would undo everything that had happened. The entire plot of the movie would just reset, just as he's getting, sucked. Her last line to him is, "Wish you'd never met me," or something like that.
Another cheesy one-liner.
And the movie resets to that day 3 days ago. The crane upright.
Yeah, no accident happens.
So the fire opal is still inside of that Ahura Mazda statue, which is now in Beaumont's possession, alongside all.
That is until, of course, the second movie.
Because there's a sequel. There's a sequel, of course. I mean, this only delayed the problem.
It's a slasher. It's a slasher. It's codified like a slasher, let's be honest.
Okay.
Alexa is the final girl. It's a Wes Craven movie, even though it was not directed by him. You can just tell. There's Robert Englund
and like, just this was only delaying the inevitable, because I mean the fire opal is still inside of that statue. One day it's gonna get taken out. I assume it just is pretty. But anyway.
Yeah. But let's be fair. Even if you break the opal, the guy can just reform it, as he did at the beginning of the movie when it was broken by that scientist in the machine. The first thing he did after granting that wish was to reform his own house. I assume
it's kind of weird, because that opal was created by a blacksmith for, I'm assuming, Zoroaster to trap him inside. So I don't know. It's just
after 1,000 years of living in the same place, wouldn't you get kind of comfy?
True. I mean, we've been living.
Might as well make.
We've been living in the same place for 150 years. So
exactly, it's definitely not our prison. We can leave whenever we want to.
Well, actually, yeah. Anyway, so what the do we analyze this with?
Be careful what you wish for. That's essentially what the guy says at the end of the credits.
He says that like twice or three times. It's actually kind of obnoxious, because we get it.
It's the moral of the
careful
story.
What you wish for.
Be careful what you wish for. I wish we didn't have to review such heavy movies, and here we are, reviewing a cheesy 90s flick that warmed me cockles during this harsh winter.
Yeah, I guess. Okay. I do have. I'm trying to think of positive things to say. I do have one thing.
Already.
I do have one thing that I like about it quite a lot, which is just how much. It's the practical effects. The amount of stuff that they had to do to put in this movie. They didn't have to. Like the movie,
There's very little computer
yeah,
graphics, yes.
they didn't have to. Like, there's just so many set pieces, so many costumes, so much stuff. Because I mean, yeah, I guess sure, um, makes sense. Like, there's a scene where like the statues of all these like warriors, like samurai and knights and stuff like that. They all like come alive and chase after Alex. There's just a bunch of stuff like that, and I do have to say, like, that's. I mean, some of them are quite weird and obviously fake. Most of them are obviously fake. I have to admit, it didn't age very well. The movie did not age well in like a special effects standpoint, or in any standpoint, to be honest. But yeah, that's I appreciate the creativity. Points for creativity. I guess that's what I mean.
Yeah, I guess making a slasher out of sort of more mythological creature
The idea is pretty
um,
cool. Yeah,
was a,
yeah. The concept
Mhm.
is cool.
Even if you had to butcher a little bit of history to
Mm.
get through it. But yeah, I guess that's the positive things about it because the execution
Yeah,
isn't
the
anything
premise is
memorable.
cool, I guess. But
It's got a lot of
the execution
comedy.
is like, oh man, it's choices were definitely made, and like again, like you could have done so much with this. I guess you would have to be quite smart because we are dealing with like an inhuman creature that is much smarter than any human. It's supernatural. It's like a demigod essentially, and so whenever you're writing characters like this, you have to be quite smart yourself. You have to find ingenious ways of for this character to solve problems. In this movie, he just literally says stuff and people say yeah, and then your wish is granted. That's basically what happens. Like,
Because let's if you want to truly analyze it, how many times do you think you meet a jinn in real life? How many times does a human, a regular mortal, meet a jinn in real
well,
life? Someone who will like. It's exactly the saying of be careful what you wish for, because if a jinn were to listen to what you just said about, oh, I hate my mother, I wish she
yeah,
was dead, maybe if he was right next to you, and the only thing he listens to is the word wish. I wish
hmm,
this would happen. I
yeah,
wish X would happen. And that's is nature. That's
yeah, yeah.
its nature.
But
But to counterpoint what you are saying about what it is, I miss this sort of movie, this mid low budget flick that would essentially do well enough in the box office to probably further some other projects down the
sure,
line.
yeah.
It's you don't have
No,
this
that's that's
anymore. You don't
that's
have
true.
this
That's
kind
true.
of
There
movie
is there is
anymore.
a certain. Well, there's always.
Everybody wants to play
Yeah, there's always, of
safe.
course, a certain nostalgia, and like that's the thing. Like the movie's not great, but it's bold. I guess that's it.
Yeah, it's not
It's like
terrible
it's
either.
fine. It's like it's kind of like it has good things about it and bad things about it, but at least like it was made. Like someone put effort into this. You can tell. I mean, with the costumes and the acting and all that stuff. Like it's not terrible. It has talent here for sure. So yeah, like you wouldn't
Yeah,
nowadays you wouldn't get this.
mhm,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
agree.
that's right.
It's
Yeah.
sad, really. So I wish we had more movies like this. Not exactly Wishmaster, but I wish studios would take more risks and do more things with all the money that they're hoarding. Because
Yeah.
I'm not going to turn this into a rant about capitalism.
I think we've done that enough
Uh,
times already. we always we always
it's
reach the
this
same
is
conclusion.
a straight this is a straight five for me.
Really?
Right down the middle. It's because it's that
Okay.
it's like nothing against it, but nothing for it either.
Yeah, I think yeah, it has a 10 out of 10 idea. No, I'm not going to say 1 out of 10 execution. Fine. It's yeah, I agree with you. It's like down in the middle.
It balances out, right? It's not like the good acting that it has doesn't it completely balance out the terrible moments of acting
Mhm.
that it has, And the practical effects are great for the time even, but they did not age so well,
Yeah.
especially in high definition crystal
Yeah,
ball
yeah.
TV that we
Yeah,
have right
yeah,
now, or it's a mid movie, and that's perfectly fine.
Yeah,
I
and yeah,
loved
I
it.
get a mid movie with a mid rating. That makes sense.
With
That
a
makes
mid
sense. Yeah.
score.
It's definitely one of the movies of all time.
One of the movies of all time, for sure. Is that what the kids say nowadays?
Well, I've been saying that for a while. I don't know if they caught it from me, or maybe I caught it from them accidentally. All this teenage brain in me.
I do believe in your latter theory more than the former.
True. It makes sense. It makes sense. Like I change. I am a product of the times always because
Mm-hmm.
I always need
Totally.
fresh people. I always need
Literally.
fresh parts. And yeah, so I'm always changing. I'm an ever changing entity.
You are beautiful, Nathan.
Thank you.
I don't know if I told you this today.
Not today, no.
You know what to do.
Wait, what?
You know what to do. I got nothing else to say.
So without further ado, the candles are out. The circles have been erased, and we will let silence reign again. The Grymm Mansion is closing its gates. Have a horrible night, and we'll see you next time.